My name is Sophia. I am a 52-year-old trans woman. My pronouns are she and her. And yeah, I do volunteering for Beyond Reflections. I've had feelings of wanting to be a girl since I was maybe 6 years old, but that just seemed like a pipe dream. It just seemed like something I couldn't do, that wasn't possible for me because it was the 70s, it was a long time ago. I think I've had those sort of feelings until 2007 when I started playing an online game where I socialized as female, and that felt so good that I thought I'd better go to a gender specialist, and she gave me a diagnosis there. She told me that I was trans, but yeah, I kind of rejected that. I was too scared. I had a small child and I was married, and yeah, all of that just felt too scary. It felt like too difficult a decision to make, so I put it off. For another 10 years, I had a diagnosis, and when I started transitioning, I struggled on and off with suicidal thoughts. Towards the end, I did get, properly suicidal. I did figure to myself that, look, why not try hormones? I honestly thought that my life would be over. I thought that my wife would leave me. I thought my child would disown me. I thought I would get hate from the community, but I wanted to know what it was like. I had that curiosity, and I finally transitioned or started transitioning in 2017. Within probably 2 or 3 days, my mental state was so much better just from starting hormones. I think for me it was the fact that transition was starting to work really well. Like, my skin softened, I started to look more feminine. I think what it was I was starting to believe that I could transition, but I felt so out of my depth. I felt like I don't know how to do this. I don't know what's going on with me. I just felt very alone. I felt very much like I didn't have anyone on my side. And so I needed that kind of sense of community. I needed, some people to talk to. And I think that was the main thing that made me contact Beyond Reflections. I found them on the internet, and they have been really, really helpful. Initially, when I went to them, there was in-person groups. This was before COVID, so all of their help was done in person. And yeah, I went along to these in-person groups and met other trans people. And we also had counselling at those groups. And Beyond Reflection still does counselling for their members. And so yeah, both of those totally helped. Going through what I'm going through, I felt less like that I was some kind of freak, because I was very isolated before. In terms of my knowledge of the trans community was virtually zero when I started, so everyone has worries like that when they start, and I think Beyond Reflections really helped me to get in touch with the wider community and to accept myself, to accept that I'm fine for doing this, that I can have happiness like this, and it was such a great positive experience for me. Advice that I would give is the advice I wanted to hear myself, in that you are not alone. This is completely normal. There are so many other people who are going through exactly what you're going through. It may feel like your life is in turmoil now. It may feel like everything's up in the air and you don't know what to do. Keep going. Life gets a lot better. My life now is so much better than it ever was, and I'm happier than I ever was. My family love me more. They think I'm a nicer person. It's just been better all around. So keep going. Keep at it. You know who you are, and you know what would be best for you. So find your truth and find your happiness.